De'Aaron Fox might still low-key be underrated. Seeing him get snubbed for the All-Star game kinda hurt, bro. And you know, I don't really hear the media speaking on De'Aaron Fox like that. Averaging 27, 4, and 5, leading the charge for the 5th seed in the West. Type. Anyway, De'Aaron's stupid cold, super elite, and is one of, if not just the biggest cog to the Beam team's resurgence. And to think that there was a pretty strong wave at a certain point in time that he was the guard that should have been moved instead of Halliburton is crazy to think about. Swipa is one of the most electrifying players that the league has. He is a phenomenal athlete, still holding the title for the fastest player in the league. Probably, the burst is off the charts indubitably. Absolutely slicing through defenses, cuffing the rock like a running back to protect it. Just being fast is cool, but what makes De'Aaron so hard to stay in front of is his crazy acceleration and change of speed, whilst being able to change directions whenever he so chooses. So just imagine that the fastest person you've ever tried to guard in your life suddenly starts sprinting at you, but he's just as quickly able to stop and send you flying. And he is very vertically explosive as well. So yes, he is a great athlete, but he's become so much more than that over the years. His evolution in the arts of bucketry are what have firmly taken him really to that upper echelon of players. Firstly, he blends the athleticism with a lot of physicality. Not gonna lie, he absolutely commits offensive fouls, borderline stiff-arming and trucking folks, which I use to lead into the single biggest development in De'Aaron's game over the past few years, the mid-range. He's quickly become one of the better guys in them areas. You'll see that same physicality to knock defenders off as he may step back on them. But he is also able to dance on you as he does have one of the better bags in the league. He's also great at spinning off of defenders, as well as completely throwing off their timing with pump fakes. His willingness, effectiveness, and overall comfortability in the mid-range has made him incredibly hard to guard, as well as having an amazing float game to tie it all together. Having multiple variations to go to, 1 foot, 2 feet. He can go up with his off foot, all that. Basically, De'Aaron Fox got it inside the art. He's got something for you in basically any situation. But there's been a new development this year specifically. De'Aaron Fox has suddenly become a really good 3-point shooter, and I'm about ready to call him great. 38% on 8 attempts a game. Bro, he's been pulling with little to no hesitation, especially off these headies. He's currently shooting 36% overall on pull-up threes, but he's been even better off the catch, shooting 40%. I'ma be real, seeing him shoot this well has been a genuine surprise, and it's absolutely taken away the thing that defenders felt at least relatively comfortable letting him do. Swipa appears to no longer be somebody that you'll live with taking threes. We passed that, I think. I ain't 100% sure, cause De'Aaron still only shoots 72% from the line, which actually kinda sucks. And I've always been a believer that free throw percentage directly correlates to how good of a shooter you are. We do not like our guards shooting sub 80% from the line, but De'Aaron is a 74% foul shooter for his career, and it's year 7, bro, so I'ma be honest, I think it just is what it is, but I kinda think at this point it's his biggest and only clear weakness left. And lastly, defensively, De'Aaron Fox consistently harasses ball handlers, but probably his biggest attribute is his ridiculously fast hands that he'll use to get on-ball steals and swipe down for blocks. And boy, when he turns you over, it is off to the races, where the Kings currently sitting at 9th in pace. All in all, dog, De'Aaron is somebody who I still believe is underrated. Now, people know him, have at least a good understanding of his game, and that he's a top player in the league, but he's still undervalued to me. I don't think he get the media push that he really should, especially when I see how hard they'll try and push other guys forward. Either way, he himself continues to improve, and the Beam team is in good standing to prove that last year wasn't no one-off, little fluky run and return back to the playoffs. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. Just wanted to come show De'Aaron some love. If y'all did enjoy it though, make sure you like, leave me a little comment, subscribe, follow my social medias. I'll link them in the description. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.